Hello and welcome back to Art with Skylar Blue. Today we are going to draw a heart-shaped cake together just in time for Valentine's Day. To get started, just grab a piece of paper, a pencil, an eraser, and later we will need a Sharpie and something to color with. Whatever you have at home is just fine. Alright, and let's get started. Let's start off with a pencil making a heart shape on our paper. And we're going to leave some room underneath it for our next part where we do the rest of the cake. On each side we're going to make a straight line coming down from the heart and also in the middle. And then we will connect those lines on the bottom with a curved line. Now we're going to use our heart at the top as a guide, and we're actually going to work around it, making some squiggly lines. This is going to represent the piped frosting or icing on the top of our cake. So we're going to go all the way around so that it reflects the shape of the heart. And after we do this, we're actually going to go ahead and do the same thing on the opposite side. You'll see in just a second. All right. Now on our outside of that same line of the heart, we're going to do the exact same thing and make the outer edge of that piped frosting. Again, we're using pencil right now, so don't worry if it's not exactly the way you want it. We can always make changes, we can erase. If you want maybe a different shape even for this frosting, I'm sure you can get creative with some different types of line, experiment a little bit, and see what kind of works for your cake. From here, we are going to repeat that same process on the bottom edge of the cake so that the icing wraps around the same way. So again, if you want to do a different shape, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and follow on both sides of those curved lines on the bottom edge of the cake and just make some piped frosting. And now we are going to make the little plate that our cake is on. Okay, and from here we are just decorating our cake however you would like. I'm going with the Valentine's Day theme on mine, so I'm going to put in some hearts. You can put whatever you want on yours. It can look like mine. It doesn't have to look anything like mine though. Use your imagination. Maybe it's a birthday cake and there's candles or sprinkles or hot fudge or even a picture of your favorite character. I'm writing love on mine, and now I'm going to add a couple of cherries and some blobs of whipped cream or maybe more icing underneath them, just for that classic heart-shaped cake look. And then after that, when you're happy with your design, it's time to outline. So now I'm going to pick up my Sharpie and I'm going to start following with the curved lines that I created for the icing. And I'm not actually going to Sharpie those guides inside. So I'm not going to Sharpie the line that makes the heart, and I'm not going to Sharpie the same line of the curved bottom of the cake either. You'll see what I mean in a second. And I really just want to go through and take my time. I'm going to erase my pencil next, so it really doesn't matter if it's not perfectly lined up with the pencil or if I add or change anything. We won't see that when we're all finished. So after you go through and do those parts, the rest is just pretty much going over all your other lines. I'm going to speed through this in just a second and meet you back when I'm all finished. Take as long as you need. Okay, after we are all done outlining, I'm just finishing up my last few hearts here. We are going to take a eraser. I would recommend like a big eraser, and erase all your pencil lines until you have something like this. And then we're ready to color. To color, whatever you have at home works just fine. If you feel like painting this instead, of course, you can always go that route as well. And I think I'm going to do a nice simple blue background to make the colors pop. That's our tutorial for the day. I hope you all have a very happy Valentine's Day, happy drawing, and I would love to see what you make. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks everyone. Till next time.